Britt is a workaholic. For those of you who don't know, Britt works harder than anybody. She is always working.
Good morning, guys. We're at a beach, but it's different. We are visiting the island of Kauai this weekend. It's been so fun. We've been here a few times. Connor and I were counting. It's his 6th time. I've been here 5 times. Banks has never been. Crew has only been, like, we've only taken him when he was, like, little. It was his first trip, his first flight. He was, like, 4 months old, and we took him to the other side of the island, like Waimea, and we stayed over there. We are at Honolulu Bay, and it is so beautiful. This beach is literally perfect for Crew. We're pushing him into waves, and he's having the time of his life. Dinky, this is so fun. What are you doing? Yesterday we hung out with some of our friends that live here. Connor's really good friend from college lives here on the other side of the island in Kauai with his wife, and they gave him Crew this little tiny like surfer toy. Basically like this guy that surfs like on a board. You can put it in the water and it'll like surf the waves. And when I tell you, that kid has not put it down. He slept with it, he bathes with it, he is obsessed, and he couldn't come out here surfing today without it. It's so funny. So let me zoom in on Connor, you can see him. I'm just feeling majorly blessed today, just extra blessed that I get to hang out with my family and have these like amazing memories that we have together. I know these are memories we're gonna remember forever while our kids are little, and this island really is so special to us. We love coming to visit. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but there's something that we are really passionate about is helping to keep Hawaii preserved the way that we can best. And so a few ways that we can do that, if you guys are like coming to visit Hawaii, a few things that you can do to like help Hawaii and the local people are to shop local. So like find like local shops and like things to buy, like groceries or souvenirs, things like that. Just make sure that you pick up your trash, take it with you, make sure it's not like on the beach when you leave, and to make sure that you're wearing reef safe sunscreen. This one's huge. A lot of people don't know about this, but a lot of sunscreens have chemicals in them that kill the reef and kill the animals in the water, and so reef safe sunscreen is super good. A brand that we use all the time is Sunbum. We love them. They have a really good face mineral stick that we like for the kids. It's reef safe. We also love Alana Blanchard's. She just released a skincare line and also a sunscreen line called Pursuit, and we love that brand. There's a lot of others, but those are some that you can use. Remember that these are like people's homes, and the land is so sacred to so many people, and just make sure you drive slow in the neighborhoods. Make sure that you're staying on the paths. Don't go off like onto like your own little adventure. Make sure you stay on paths because it could be like land that they're trying to preserve or just land that's sacred. Anyways, lots of things you can do.
We're here again with the man who has skipped his nap.
Yeah.
Why don't you take naps anymore? Because why?
Only a long nap and short nap.
You only go to bed at nighttime now?
I'm ready for my nap.
I'm ready too. Well, here we are on a rainy day. I feel like I just started a video that was like a video my dad would have started for the family at home videos. Anyways, what are we filming?
Let's recap for you guys. We filmed kind of a bunch of random stuff from our trip. We're currently in Kauai. As you can see, it's a little rainy. Forecasted to be thunderstorms and 80% chance of rain the rest of the day in certain locations. Thanks for tuning in. And anyways, today,
Weather woman Britt with the forecast.
today we're filming. We thought it'd be fun. We were thinking of doing like a TikTok on this. We saw our friend Maddie and our friend Kylie Kadich post a TikTok about like their responsibility, like their like
roles.
their roles as like husband and wife, and like what they like,
How they split
like,
up
how they split
house
up
jobs
stuff,
and everything.
kid stuff. And so we thought it'd be fun to kind of make that into a YouTube. So we thought we'd chat about that today. And Crew, are you our assistant? Your eyes are bloodshot from the pool.
This guy's tired, but he doesn't believe he's tired.
Yeah, exactly.
How's Monkey up back there?
So we've got featured 2 guests today, Monkey and Crew. They're gonna help us tell you how we split up our roles. How do we split up our roles? Should we write them down? Let's write them down.
Pretty much, I just do everything.
We need monkey
I'm just
too.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't cancel me.
Okay, so I thought that we could start by talking about like our tasks and how we split them up, and then we could go through like a day-to-day and just kind of like give you guys like a breakdown of how we do it. And I'm actually really curious ways we could make it better, because I would say, probably being honest with you guys, like some of our biggest arguments are over like tasks that have to get done. Does that make sense? Do you agree with that?
Yeah. One
So-
thing that I've come to realize, let's just like disclaimer this before
Yeah.
we even get going,
So
is
it's never gonna be fair.
marriage is never split and it's never fair.
It's never
It will
50-50.
never be 50-50. It'll always be you're
Especially
giving
with kids
more.
involved.
And
we
but
try
there's
and
times
do-
where someone's giving more and the other one's receiving more and then the other one's giving more. It just
Yeah,
it's
and we
ebbs
try and like
flows.
make sure that we give each other like good breaks, because I know that we both really value like breaks, just like especially being a parent, sometimes you just need a break. And so yeah, we switch off like who gets like a break like during nap time and things like that. But for the most part, this is kind of like what our tasks look like. So should we start?
Let's start.
First off, house stuff. So we'll just like go through all the tasks. Dishes. Connor does those.
I'm the dish guy. People
He's
call
our
me the
trusty-
dishwasher.
And people might think that like dishes isn't that big of a deal, but we haven't had a dishwasher for 7 years, so that is a lot of work. And we kind of recently decided that Connor would do the dishes and I would do all the laundry, because he hates doing the laundry and I hate doing the dishes. So it kind of works out okay.
Oh, she crumbled.
So yeah, I do all the laundry, he does all the dishes. Cooking and grocery shopping, we actually split half and half. And
both enjoy it.
we both enjoy it. Connor's so good at it, and I actually really like grocery shopping. So, but I would also say grocery shopping is a break these days, because staying home with the kids, I would say, is a little bit more work than it is to like go grocery shopping. I do have to tell you, this is unique to where we live in Hawaii. Our grocery store is an hour away from us. Like we have a close one.
Costco.
We try and shop there because it's really expensive to shop at the local store. So every 2 weeks or so, we switch off who goes grocery shopping, and then usually we switch off who's making the meals for those 2 weeks, because we both like cooking.
Yeah, if you're like we say, all right, if you're making the meals, you kind of plan what we're going to the grocery store to get, and then you go to the grocery store and get them. That way you know exactly what you have for the groceries for that week.
It's pretty fun. I love going to grocery shopping, honestly. Going to Whole Foods is like my favorite thing ever. We don't really go there as much anymore as we used to when we were doing our meal plan, but just yelling at us from the bathroom. But yeah, that's how we do that. So for cleaning, I would say like the things that I see as dirty is like when I walk into the house and like things are like all over, like not in their place. I don't as much see like dirt on the floor as I see like, okay, literally there's clothes everywhere, like toys all over, just like lots of things that need to be like picked up and put away. I would say that's my expertise. I also really like cleaning off like countertops and stuff, but as far as like deep cleaning like corners or like dirt on the floor, like that's not me as much. I would say Connor does more of that stuff. How I've been trying to split up the cleaning is, I did this a little while ago. I saw this from a friend and I really liked this idea. They, instead of like doing like a full cleaning day like once a week, they go through and they have like one item every day that they clean. So like, so for us, Sunday is my laundry day, and then like Monday, and I don't remember how exactly I had it split up, but it used to be like Monday was the bathroom, so I'd go in and just like a quick clean, like 10 minutes I'm talking, like clean the toilet, the counters and the mirrors, and then like Tuesday would be the kitchen, so I'd like clean out the fridge. Wednesday would be like the office. Thursday would be like sweeping the rooms, and Friday would be like, I don't know, something else, or the car or something. And I really like that because then it breaks down cleaning and doesn't make it like as much. And I've tried to roughly stick to that. I don't have like a perfect schedule, but it just makes it like easy to keep everything like up to date without like having a full cleaning day. But we've also talked about doing like a full deep cleaning day because we just did before we were going on our trip, and it makes it so nice to just like live in a house that's perfectly clean.
I think
blocks.
And blocks. Crew is concerned that everybody knows that we clean up the blocks.
Crew cleans up the blocks.
Yeah, we have the kids help clean up at the end of the day, but I'd say we pretty much split most of the cleaning. Like if someone needs to sweep the floor, someone will sweep the whole floor. Someone will just.
Connor's pretty consistent about cleaning the truck,
and I always clean the truck.
Yeah, Connor's a pro. And
I play according to Crow. Do I play a lot? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. As far as like life things, Connor is our finance guy. He does all the finances, the taxes, he talks to the accountant, all those kinds of things. Well, yeah, going off like the life things, I would say I'm the one that plans like all the activities for the kids. And mostly for us. What do you say?
Yeah, yep. Brit, like, just like the planner in general.
I like plan our date nights. I coordinate with the babysitters.
Call her planner wife.
The trips. And all the activities for the kids I really like. And they don't have that many right now. I'm mostly talking like preschool and like cruise activities. I like them like having things to look forward to.
Work responsibilities are next on the list.
What do you do for work, Bianca?
So work-wise, like Britt kind of said, I deal with like all the bookkeeping, the finances. I manage the Airbnb and the other real estate property that we have, like the rental.
And you're constantly looking for like new locations and markets and all those things.
Right.
And Connor also he comes up with all the, well, not all of them, but most of the TikTok ideas.
And the YouTube.
He helps come up with the YouTube. He's like really into like researching like the YouTube things. And he coordinates with our like editor, our YouTube editor, and things like that.
And I pretty much watch the kids a lot of the time too. Like that's mainly my role, and those are like my side hustles. Yeah,
Connor is mainly like the one that watches the kids if they're not at preschool or with the nanny while we're working, which usually they are most of the time, like Monday through Friday. So Crew has preschool 3 times a week.
Not most of the time, but like a couple hours in the morning.
Yeah, Crew has preschool I'm just talking in the mornings, which is when we usually work anyways. Crew has preschool 3 times a week, and Banks usually is with the nanny for those mornings. But if he's not, if like say they're sick or like they aren't there or whatever, Connor's the one that watches them, and he's really good at that. He is a professional, fun dad, and they're obsessed with him. And for work,
Britt is the young hustler.
The young hustler.
Britt is a workaholic. For those of you who don't know, Britt works harder than anybody. She is always working hard.
I think it's kind of hard when you own your own business. It's the best thing ever, but you do kind of feel like you have to always be thinking about it or working or coming up with like new ideas. Even like here on vacation, like we've still been working. We've still had to like do like emails and things like that. So as far as like work, I do like the brand deals. So I coordinate with brands, like my manager and those kind of my management team and things like that for brand deals. I do all the shooting, the creating, the coming up with most of the ideas, the submitting the content, the posting it, responding, all those things.
Oh, I also built the website.
Oh yeah, Connor built our website.
I did the website stuff.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
That's it though.
I edit and post all of our content. I do all of our affiliate things, and I like reach out to brands or like discuss with my management team on who I'd like to work with. And yeah, like film the YouTubes together. I like edit and post most of our TikToks. And yeah, all those things, I guess. It's kind of like a wide variety, but that's what I do. I am so lucky. I have like the best management team ever that I work with, and the best manager that we've worked with for the last like 4 or 5 years. Kara, if you're watching this, we love you. And she's like truly become like such an essential part of our work, so that's been really nice to have help that way. She reads our contracts and like helps us manage like brand deals and things like that. Okay, we thought it could be fun to give you guys like a quick breakdown of our day-to-day, just so you can kind of like see how the roles play out. So a typical day, if we're not traveling or like with family, yeah, a typical day
is there's 2 gym times in the morning. There's a 7 and an 8:30. So it's typically rock, paper, scissors the night before of who goes to what.
Yeah.
Between rock, paper, scissors or what needs to get done the next day. So one will go to one while the other watches the kids, and then there's enough time to drive to the gym and back. We haven't done rock, paper, scissors, but typically we get to bed and it's like, all right, who's going to the 7?
Yeah.
And then someone decides on the 7. The person who doesn't go to the 7 makes breakfast.
Yeah, gets the kids
ready.
Gets crew ready for preschool.
And then the person who goes to the 8:30 leaves, and the 7 like gets started on work and getting everything else ready for the rest of the day.
And then we have lunch, and whoever's like
we work in the morning until kids get done, until like the babysitter's done and preschool's over.
Yeah, around like 1 o'clock after we take like a work break and the kids are back, and whoever's like doing the cooking those few weeks or whoever feels like it makes lunch. And then Bank still naps and Crew doesn't anymore, so we've started switching off like who takes him to do something. Connor will take him skating, or I'll take him to the beach or to play with friends or whatever. And then
while the other person is typically working.
Or napping in Connor's case.
I like to take naps because I'm normally up a little earlier.
Yeah. And then usually after like Banks' nap, it's probably like around 4 o'clock at this point. Usually like we try and all go do something fun together, unless in the rare case that there's still a lot of work that day. Then I'll keep working, or we'll switch and Connor gets his work done that he needs to if he didn't get anything done that day for work. And then yeah, we have dinner, and usually after that we do bedtime together, but like once a week we have a girls' night, us with our friends, and Connor has
twice a week.
No,
can be 3. We have girls' night.
Oh
and
my god.
They're starting to get earlier and earlier. I'm just kidding.
About the girls.
I'm just kidding. No, yeah, but as are girls' nights.
Boys' night every week.
Every Tuesday is skate night. Okay. So that is what happens, and then...
Hey, Micah, actually delete the Tuesday part. I don't want people breaking into my house because they know Connor's skating on Tuesday night.
So once a night, there's a skate night. I go skating with the boys.
And girls are going to start taking over skate night because we just realized.
And girls now have started to skate, so they're claiming
we have girls' nights once a week, and then if not, so obviously whoever's home with the kids is in charge of bedtime. But then if like we're both together, we just split it up equally.
We do it together.
And yeah, and then we just hang out and have veg time after the kids
chill
go
after
down.
the kids go to bed, and that's how we split everything up.
It'd be really interesting to know how you guys split up your roles.
We have I feel like we are very non-traditional. Yeah. I grew up in a home where my mom was at home with us all the time, and my dad worked.
Same.
And he was gone a lot on work, and so sometimes he wasn't home for like a week or whatever. And so it's a very different, it's new for us to be in this type of role.
And we're still figuring it out and adjusting, and like,
yeah.
And like there's phases of life that look different. Obviously, like when we have a new baby, like things look a lot different. Because Connor's usually with the older one and I'm usually with like the baby because I'm nursing, like just things like that. And it obviously depends on the day or like what we have going on, but
I do think, like I said, it is never 50-50, and it's
and you're really good with that. Connor's really good at just being selfless.
There's a lot of give and take in marriage, and it's just kind of how you go. Anyways,
thanks for watching, guys.
That's how we do it all.
And
love you.
What is next week?
Well,
a big week for you, right? Or is it the next week?
I think it's the next week.
It's coming up soon.
February 15th is a big day, but also February 14th is a big day.
I'm glad you remembered that.
Nobody forget. It's called Valentine's Day. So don't forget that day. But yeah, February 15th is a big one, so stay tuned. Anyways, love you all.
Bye.